So, as promised, I'm doing a video on rehoming Betty, my brachypelma Smithi. So I've been out and I've got an enclosure. The make's Komodo. It was about £10 from the range. You can probably find it in pet stores and places like that as well. Anything like that will do. I also got some tropical terrain, which is, it looks like coconut fibre, which is what tarantulas use quite happily as their substrate. You can get it in the blocks like I've mentioned, but just for speed and whatever, I've decided to use this. What else I'm going to do is take Betty's water bowl out and reuse that, and I use a plant pot for a hide, which I'll put in there as well. So yeah, I'll start it now. So basically, get the lid off. Obviously take the label off. Open the bag. Get a bit of the stuff in. I'll probably add a bit more in a sec. Yep. Oops. And once this is in, I'll stop the video and I'll get back to you in a second. You need it with a little bit of depth because tarantulas, especially the terrestrial ones, do like to burrow. Betty likes to dig, and I don't want to prevent her from having the opportunity, or that'll probably do. So as you can see, it's quite deep, and it saves her if she falls from harming herself. So yeah, I'll stop the video, I'll get Betty out of the enclosure and all the other stuff, and I'll be back with you in a second. So I've got the enclosure set up now. I've taken the plant pot out of her old enclosure and the water bowl. I've laid the plant pot close to the surface of the enclosure and just filled it with the substrate and gone around it a little bit. It's just a little hide for her, so she wants to stay away, keep herself hidden. It's somewhere for her to go. The water bowl I'll fill with water and moisten the area around it, so she's got a bit of an option between whether she wants to be in a dry area of her tank or a moist area. I've also taken the thermometer out, obviously to measure the temperature in there, and I will add a hydrometer at some point, but Mexican red knees don't need it that humid. Like I say, as long as you've got a full water bowl and moist substrate, you should be pretty much good to go. Now hopefully this will go smoothly. I'd normally recommend an empty-ish room where there's not much for the spider to run under, and low to the ground, but I do trust Betty to not show me up too much here. So what I'll do is I'll turn this around a little bit and hopefully she'll start moving. She's not okay. Come on. I'm hoping that's gone pretty smoothly. Now, where's my brush? Or something, there's my brush. Let's try and take her. Off the lid, kicking hairs, as you can see, she's a bit of a hair kicker. The bald spot shows it. Just want your lid. There you go. And it's as easy as that. And she's in, and hopefully she'll start to enjoy that. Like I say, I'm going to have to fill her water bowl and make it damp. But I think she'll be pretty happy where she is there. It's a decent size for her, and it's not too high, so if she does fall, she's not going to do herself any damage. Puts me a bit at rest in mind, and obviously keeps her safe. Bold Betty is rehomed. Have a nice day, thanks for watching.